damage. He ain't worth turning cabbage. I can make the Yola vanish. Bring it back, magic. Full pipe, my whip farting. Can't bring them my hat and garden. Last time he did, he tried pop a chain disregarding. Niggas trying to sign out early, but I'm in regardless. Cause if I slip one time, that could be the darkest moment. Pay 50 for my watch, I'll pay more for his head back. All my hoes holding grudges, car. I ain't giving head back. The same day you buy it, same day you gotta test that. I ain't looking after yours, cause I ain't trying to be a stepdad. Been a shiesty you way before I ever had sex act. If I give you back half, then I beg you just respect that. If you don't call my phone like Kian, can I get the rest back? Before major comebacks, there's always man setbacks. If you don't grind, I'll assume nothing's what you wanna be. Hoes see me on the menu and say, course that's what I wanna eat, course that's what I wanna be. For me she's a proper fruit. Give me jaw and ride my dick properly. Apart from wax, I'm trying to invest into some property and stay away from guys that think life's a game monopoly. 100 racks and jewels, you're basically the lottery. To bring my niggas on tour, they don't know what it's costing me. Told my AR bring the whoosh, then Rick Owen boots, the quickest way for her to shush. I already got the push, little pull a little push. Started running off, he only saw my belly and my hood. I got so much of it, my cousins think I've got a pattern of Celine. And I'm lying when I say that I do not get it for free. You would think my watch is in jail, my AP's on the freeze. You would think her legs don't work, she's always on her knees. You would think I had no friends, I was always with the fiends. 10, 50, then 100 racks was always in my dream. Minimum a flick knife, that was always in my jeans. My nigga's not no pedophile, but he's always round the team 7. Out here with nothing, then you probably wanna see heaven. Carry on, go on like you don't need weapon. If Joe ever got caught for the time he done free chefing, by the time he came home it would have been P7. HMP's the only time I'm watching Keith Lemon. See me on what rappers wore in all black cheap levers.
100 meters per hour freestyle.
I'm the place already hot.
Clavish.
I don't wanna be in jail.
What's your opinion about UK music though?
Man, I like Clavish.
Yeah?
I like Clavish.
Yeah, he got something to say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
his visuals are nice.
But she's not my love.
And he got bars too.
Yeah.
After sipping lean, nigga.
He just mentioned Ben Chilwell and Mason Mount in the same sentence as Chelsea players.
Fly.
You know that side a bit, right?
All in the 6.
That the academy prospect is no longer in the club.
Hey,
You know he was their Lampard, right? He was their shining light from the academy.
But it's unclick that Nina try introduce me to some.
But anyway, shout out to everybody.
You don't see you later, already hit that. Got more
How's your Wednesday?
murder on my mind, I'll probably get.
Or is it Tuesday?
Of course you can hold dick, but I
Did you get the specifics today morning?
can know I won't rap about
Nipula.
them. They do it all the time.
Nipula specifics.
Crash made the hood hop, cause we done a poking.
Huh?
Pointed specifics.
Ati kama zimelala.
F1 plus a
TT.
We're talking about table tennis.
pull-ups, getting no sets, and free my ops.
You know,
Tina, no creps. A few used to diss me when I was broke, but I'ma drop 80.
it's the Black Kings frequency
Bro, push it so deep, he got his metals.
on the Black Hole Fire Network.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The media of the 21st century, hanging out with the one and only Camlish.
HR, the mother effing messenger, know the vibes.
And today we'll be talking about jobs and careers. What's the difference? What is better for what? When do you go for what? What is the definition of each one? And what are the benefits of each? You know, because I bet you know hella people that are in jobs and don't have careers.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
and there's a very big difference. And I was talking about this the other day, and we were having a conversation with some retired individual, and he was telling me that he felt after his long service,
Turmoil.
he never really cultivated a career. He was only in a job, you know, and that got me thinking, what is the difference between a job and a career?
That reminds me, yesterday I was talking with some people as well, and apparently people who retire have been known to show up at their former workplaces, kusalimiana.
What?
Yeah, like, who's still retired? No, and I'm just, are you guys doing? You guys are good? Because
No life out of that office.
what, like I don't wake up at the same time, I don't leave the house, I'm just at home. What am I doing?
And you know, I feel like that is how
Yeah.
retirees kind of kick the bucket really fast after
that's
retirement.
true, especially the loneliness. The loneliness gets to you, man. And I feel it's such a lie that they tell us how they romanticize retirement. And that's why you see all these old white people in exotic places traveling, but like in their 70s. Like you can't even take it all in.
Look, at 70 I want to be dead.
Like
You know what I mean?
You worked all your life just to go to Ibiza at 65.
Come on, man.
But you can't even let loose.
At 65 you should be trying to wind down, write a will, okay?
Get your affairs in order.
Have one late child.
Yeah.
You know, you should actually be trying to wind down at 65.
You feel me?
At 70 you should actually be saying goodbye.
You feel me?
You know, like, oh, look, 7 decades, my G. What am I still doing here?
It's been real.
But that being said, I have a theory. I feel like the worst people in life get to live long.
That's true.
Like, if you want to live long,
Just be an asshole.
be an asshole to
That's
everybody.
true, that's true.
Like, I mean, our
That is, oh my God. The good ones die young.
they very young,
And they
very young.
say God plucks his favorite flowers from his garden.
Which God?
That's what they say.
Well, look, if you actually, I feel like good people fulfill their purpose on this realm really early, so they just skip. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. You know.
I mean, yo, that guy for what's his name for Playboy?
Hugh Hefner. That man was a mummy.
That man
By the-
was 70 and still getting it.
By the time Hugh Hefner died, I bet people were like, man, you was like stinking already. Like he was dead walking.
Man.
Imagine the amount of sexually transmitted diseases Hugh Hefner must have gotten in his lifetime
Imagine all the young girls
that were defiled
that were defined.
in his
And
career.
This man lived to old age.
But you know something I admire about Hugh Hefner?
Yeah.
He basically made his hobby his career.
That's the thing. It wasn't a job.
No.
And you know that cliche saying they say, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
It's so cliche, but when we just throw it around, but we don't really, not many people get to experience it.
So what do you mean work? Because if you, let's assume you're an artist, right? Or not assume. You are an artist. And do you feel like it's work for you?
Sometimes.
So you're not doing what you love?
No.
Yeah?
It feels like work sometimes,
Mhm.
but I have
Mhm.
the freedom
Mm-hmm.
of choosing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, when you're at a proper job,
Mhm.
you can't just clock out.
Okay.
You can't just be like, oh, hello, Scoogy. You can't.
True.
You know, but now the creative freedom allows me, like, when it starts to feel like a proper, like, it's wearing me down.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Look,
I have that leeway.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta enjoy the process.
like what's something that you were forced to do that you didn't want to? If you can give an example of a time your career felt like a job.
Like a job. When we opened up the studio officially,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone just wanted a piece of it,
Mhm.
like to work with me. And it reached a time where I was producing,
Mm-hmm.
mixing, mastering, recording
Mm-hmm.
6 different albums for 6 different people concurrently.
What?
While also nikishughulikia the homies as well.
Mm-hmm.
Production, recording, mixing, and mastering. While also,
Unajishughulikia.
bro, I burnt out.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I deleted everything.
How was that feeling?
Tiresome, dog.
You know?
You feel like it's just draining you. It reaches the morning, you're like,
Man, I gotta wake up. This again.
you know, yeah.
You know? But I feel like at the end of it, we have to appreciate people who build their careers.
True.
Because you see people in jobs, my G. And, man, 32 looking 45.
Hey, 25 looking 32.
You know? Like, you can
Yeah.
can see the 85, the office time just stealing life out of a human being. This is a person that used to be so much fun, so
Jovial,
vibrant, jovial, and you meet them after a few years doing a 9 to 5 and they look different. Their energy is off. They can't even do nothing that excites them anymore. All they value is the 8 to 5.
Yeah, but you know now there's a tricky period after campus, umie kidogo, and then you get a good job. From like 27 to like 37, you made a guy who's good. He's getting really good money. He's traveling. But by the time he's 37, he realizes, man, yes, I have the money. Yes, I have, but this is not really what I'm not really living life. You know.
Yeah.
And then that's when now people start regretting.
I saw a quote that said one of the biggest privileges of life is to live. Because
Not many people enjoy life.
just exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And money isn't an issue.
Money isn't an issue,
Isn't a factor here.
but they just exist.
Yeah, they just float through life.
Yeah. And I feel like it's so true because it takes so much of you to actually put yourself in a position where you're willing to live. There's this song goes like, can I live? Now can I live?
Can I live?
Like you cannot live now. Like, have I done enough in this lifetime for y'all to let me live?
And I saw someone, like one of these TikTok guys who stop people, like the word of the streets type of
Stock people.
or stop people that talk to them, bro. Yeah.
Is it some chick with hips?
Nah, it's a sentimental one. It's not. It wasn't that chick with hips.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that short, light skinned chick as well.
Oh, Kafukusui and the
So
girlfriend.
listen, so listen. This guy was asking people, would you like, yes or no, would you like to get $10 million right here, right now? Everyone was like, pow! Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they're like, okay, this money is guaranteed to you, but you only have one day to live. But you will get $10 million.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, no. And it was like, why? Like, man, I won't get. It's like, now do you see? Most people won't even attain half of the $10 million.
Yeah.
But they were still like, nah.
I wanna live.
I wanna live.
You know.
So and they were like, money isn't that important.
Wait, I saw something.
Life is more valuable.
I saw something today morning that made me reassess a lot of things about life. Have you ever thought about it like this? Do you know your grandfather's father?
About him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know him like
No.
character-wise? That's how long you have. That's how quickly you're forgotten.
Of course.
Okay, they know about you,
And not all of them.
and not all of them,
Yeah.
but you're basically photos.
And also not all of them.
Let's see those photos.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So ask yourself this: if a couple of decades, if you're lucky, after your death, not even your family members will remember you. The car that you bought at all that money will probably be driven by somebody else that you don't know, a
You
stranger
don't
to
know.
you. Okay.
Or itakuwa tu scrapmetal somewhere.
Yeah, the house you sacrificed so much to build, the people that will live in it will be strangers to you.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything moves so fast and the world forgets about you so fast that you need to realize your priorities in life and what you really worry about on a daily basis.
Do you see why that other time we were talking about legacy and you were like, you know what, I want to get all this money so that my generation, I'm like, man, F them.
Now,
Respectfully.
respectfully, you
And
know
if
why?
I won't stop living my life and enjoying life just for
Them.
my
Lineage.
respectfully. Now, if I live life and my wealth superseded my death,
Yeah.
and my kids and their kids' kids, and
Yeah.
then, you know, shout out to me.
It's
But,
copacetic.
yeah, if not, still,
God damn.
I lived life. Because, bro, who talks about the man who lived in 1827?
Which man? Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're
one of those
Leaky.
on a history.
that leaky guy
Yeah.
that discovered Africa is the cradle. No, he was leaky with that information.
What's his name? But yo,
But yeah, a job is defined as a paid position of regular employment. You know, a paid position of regular, where you wake up and you go to on a daily basis and you get paid.
Yeah. Basically, you live to work.
You live to work. It's modern day slavery. It's what the French has been doing to West Africa.
True.
You know, it's been giving them jobs.
Man, and you see, it's such, most people get caught up in such a vicious cycle of finish school, get a job. You get a job and you get paid. This salary, you get a house that's convenient enough for you to go to job.
Yeah.
You pay for that house. With this job and the money you're being paid, you go buy clothes. For what? For work.
For work.
So basically, before you realize it, you're paying your house, you're buying your clothes, you're eating food so that you can go to work, get paid to pay for the house, and then so that you can go to work.
Yeah.
To get paid so that you...
It's called the rat race.
Bro.
A hamster wheel.
Man.
Where you're just running around it.
Such a vicious cycle.
It's so vicious, and if you do not live life intentionally, that's where you fall into. A dead-end job that means nothing to you, that you get stressed about on a daily basis, and that you don't even enjoy anymore. I saw this video of somebody saying, press this button and you'll get $100, but a co-worker has to die. So so everybody was like, nah. So he goes to the IT guy. And he tells the IT guy, you press this button and a co-worker will die. The guy goes like, he's like, wait, I didn't tell you everything. Okay. And you'll get $100. He presses it twice. He goes like, it was never about the money.
It was the as soon as you said co-worker,
has to die. You know. And as he's living with the button, that guy looks at him and goes like, leave it. Goes to his laptop, clicks twice, presses it 5 times. Okay? Leave the button. Okay?
Man.
That man is in a job. And it's messing him up. But everybody on the comments, everybody watching us live on TikTok, tell us. Shout out to Maggie, shout out to Jeng, shout out to Immaculate, shout out to Miss L, shout out to K Sharp, Veil Official, shout out to everybody that has been joining. And you can tell us, what do you feel? Are you in a job or have you developed a career? Because a career is something you develop. It's not something that you actually fall into. It's a skill that you possess. But as we look at the definition of career real quick, it's an occupation undertaken for a significant period of time of a person's life and with opportunities for progress.
Yes.
You get opportunities for what?
For progress.
Yeah, and that is why you see most people used to say they have careers once they become consultants. Because consultancy is basically gaining so much experience in a certain field that you can charge for
your time,
consultation services.
For your time.
You want to consult about human resources. I've been in this field for 40 years. I can tell you how to handle your employees. You've been in the sales industry for this long. You have, and you've developed in your career to a point where you have information that is of value to other people. So now they consult you on how they can be successful in their fields. And that's how you can define a career. When you don't have to say yes sir to nobody.
Yo, shout out to, do you know $1 Million Worth of Game, the podcast?
Yeah.
Shout out to Wallo. Wallo was saying, you don't know what to do?
Mm-hmm.
Find something that you're good at that you can do for free.
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind doing for free.
Yeah.
That's your career, bro.
Right there.
Yeah. Now, find a way
Mm-hmm.
to now not do it for free.
And it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, as we, I don't feel like it's a divergence.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I've noticed, especially in the creative industry.
Yep.
We have people that are so good at what they do, but they don't understand how to monetize it. Like, how do you make money off it? I have an answer. Marketing, marketing, marketing. Branding, branding, branding. Look, sell yourself like a hoe in the street. Not like that, but sell your services to a point where nobody can ignore you.
That's true.
You're not anonymous to nobody
Yeah.
that is of significance to you.
But that's where that line, that's where the balance comes, where so many creatives get lost. Because first of all, there's you're coming from a point of privilege where and expectations. Like, this is such a beautiful piece of art. Nikiweka tu hapa. Y'all should come
look at it.
Just
Admire.
I put my blood, sweat, and tears to this.
Yeah.
And then when now they tell you, now after you've done, you need to leave this room, you need to go register somewhere, then you need to put it on a stand, then you need to get people to talk about it, then you need to make business cards, and then you need to go to other marketplace. And you're like,
right? That is so much work.
but see,
It's here, look at it.
I did my part.
It's perfect. Look at it.
Yeah, and then when that doesn't happen, resentment forms. And that's why you have so many creatives who are so bitter.
Yeah.
With everything.
With everything and everybody.
And then especially when they feel like they're better than what's being resentment.
I was about to mention a certain name, but I will not. Did you see news today that what is his name? Director Trevor came out and said that they each make 800,000 monthly on YouTube. And they each earn equally. They're employed, but do you feel like YouTube is a job or is it a career? Us being creatives on YouTube, do you feel like
it depends.
being a YouTube content creator,
Yeah.
is it a job or a career?
It depends.
On what?
Where you're coming from. I know YouTubers who don't enjoy the process. They're actually very mean people when it comes to the process. Until Director Trevor goes 3, 2, 1, rolling.
Yup.
And then people put on the mask. See that mask that you put when you get to work? That one. And then it's, hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. You know, so it depends. And then there are other people who just do it because they love it.
Yeah.
You know, like someone that we know who's actually a neighbor of us here at the studio.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we know of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man loves what he's doing. He loves fitness.
Yeah.
And he's documenting it.
Yeah.
And he's getting opportunities.
Yep. You know.
Yeah.
And
As opposed to those who, like, you know, these streamers who, like, dedicate their whole lives. They don't even leave the house. They don't even eat healthily. They document everything, even when they're sleeping. It's live on TikTok. That person doesn't like that job.
it's a job.
It's a job.
Man, I saw this content creator. So his entire angle was this: food. Okay, we will eat large quantities of food on screen. And
Mukbang.
people, I don't know what it's called. Maybe,
Mukbang.
yeah. And he's fat as hell.
And it's like a whole
Yeah.
mukbang.
And his content creator, I don't know how to call him, co-host, whatever, one time just broke on screen and went like, I hate you.
I've never loved you.
You made me fat. I had so many health problems. And he just broke down.
Man.
And this is a channel that had like 1 million+ subscribers. You know.
You see, could be considered successful.
But
The numbers are there.
but
But
are they happy? You know, and that's something I want
they
to urge.
content.
You know, that's something I want to urge most people to chase.
Yeah.
Happiness. You know, and it's something most employers should consider incorporating into the workplace.
Yep.
The workplace should never be hostile.
True.
Okay? You should never have to come to work and feel like it's a chore.
If anything, me I actually thought 2020
Mhm.
and the COVID time and when people were working remotely,
Mhm.
I thought that would be the new norm and it would be so dope because numbers and reports showed deliverables came faster
Yeah.
and work morale was high
Higher.
because you're home
With your people.
with your people and you don't need to wake up earlier, you don't need to beat traffic, you don't need to be there and make faces
Mm-hmm.
and maintain appearances.
Mm-hmm.
You're at home, you handle what you need to do.
And you have the rest of that is your time.
Yeah.
You can do as you please with it. Because the office politics, my G, man, office politics, personally, is something I'll never indulge in. It's something that doesn't really suit me. Like, there's a certain organization I really, really wanted to work for, you know, but getting to, from the information I was being given, the amount of office politics in that place, I was like, I'm not pursuing this.
And it's not like the money.
The money is good.
The money is amazing, but
I like my mental health. And then you talk to
Yes,
people who've
yes.
been there and they're like,
it's
man,
not worth it.
it's just stress and stress and what and what.
And that's why one of the leading groups of serial drinkers
Mhm.
and drug abusers, not only in the country, is the workforce.
True.
Because, first of all, they're stressed.
Yeah.
Second of all, you're paid, so you can
afford it.
drink your stress away.
Yeah.
And that's
You can-
why that first weekend of the month, hey, you got
Mabukle utengeneza weng. Yeah?
pewa. And then you maybe trying to build a career.
Mhm.
You're there looking at them and you're like, that's the life I want.
I want to live like that.
I want to go
Look
to the
at you.
club and blow a bag. Bro, it don't work like that. Ungejua, the other 3 weeks,
Yeah.
how this person lives.
It's
I
sad.
have this, but who are you?
Who are you?
And
that
can
is
you stand on your own when they strip away
all the titles that
all
you
the
have,
titles?
all the, you know, and that
Are
is
you
where-
still you?
that is where the knowing self,
True.
the skills that you have come into question, the
Yep.
skills that you've developed as a person
Mhm.
come into question. Because if you do not have that,
Yeah.
then you, as I said, you are anonymous to yourself. And there's nothing as sad as being anonymous to yourself.
Exactly.
That is the reason you see retirees so sad, or people in their 40s. Like this is I was doing this research the other day. Most depressed men are actually in their 40s, because that's when they realize
All of them
is shit.
working forward towards.
It doesn't mean nothing.
And it usually happens around that time when they're like, I was told to go to school,
Yep,
get a job,
yep,
get a woman,
yep,
make her my wife,
yep,
get a kid,
Yep.
get another kid,
yep.
provide, put
Yep.
them through school.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in your 40s is when most probably the kids now are a bit bigger, they
Mhm.
think for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
matarao.
Mm-hmm.
The wife sleeps with the security guy.
Dang.
And you're like, what, Kwani? See, I thought you told me this is what being a man
You
is all
know,
about.
and it's prevalent in our generation in such a high degree. The level of suicides, men who need therapy,
Yeah. Hey.
who are so wealthy, you'd be like, you'd question, like, why are you depressed?
Why are you not happy?
Like, you're driving my dream car, but you're drinking like you're chasing death.
And you need some pills to sleep.
You even need some pills to function, or some white powder. You know, you saw, man, this is where I say Kenyan politics has gone to the dogs. Did you see
Sakaji.
Yup.
The banter exchange. Yo, these are like top government.
You know, like this is somebody who's eyeing the governor's seat and the current governor of the city
Going at it.
telling
Governor of the capital city of the pride of Africa.
telling another politician, stop with the white powder in your nose, then come talk to me.
And then the response is, well,
I stopped.
I stopped, but you're drinking too much.
And then I saw some Kitambo, they used to call them tweeps.
Yeah.
I don't know, exas. So she was like, hey, mkuu siwori, huyu governor bana anashinda akiorganize hukuma oji mbaya.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised. Having walked into some very questioning situations myself,
What?
with very notable faces,
What?
I am not surprised.
Voila.
Yeah.
One guy, 7 chicks.
Hey.
Oh man, look, leadership should be something sacred to a certain
Yeah, but
degree.
you know, in the rules of the universe, power attracts greed.
Power attracts such evil people. Like the people that should be in power don't even want it.
They just wanted to assert themselves.
Look at
And
me.
all their vices.
Yo,
Yeah,
you can't tell me nothing. It's my city, okay?
I own you.
Give me that chick, that one.
Man.
You know, this is my job now. Ain't not even a career, this is my job.
Yes.
Okay? That's why you see all these politicians going ham the minute they get in office about the corruption activities that they get involved with.
True.
You know, because it's a job for them.
It's like, don't beat them, join them.
You know, and you sit and wonder, who's coming to save us? If those that we elect to save us look at us as zeros and ones, as sheep to be herded, as pawns, basically as things to be used and discarded. NPCs, you know. And you're like, God damn, so this is what we have to deal with.
I actually don't blame the newer leaders.
Mhm.
I don't blame them, dog.
Mhm.
You know why?
Why?
They lied to us.
Of course.
One man cannot change the world. And you would find a young Kamlesh does the campaign and miraculously
Wins. Shout out to Salasia.
yes, man, enters inside. Hey, anapata Joe, yo.
It's
So,
different.
congrats, young man.
Yeah? But-
you showed us your,
Great.
So you will be dealing with me
Uku.
if I'm not here.
Yeah.
This is my PA.
Yeah.
The PA opens the handbag, places a gun on the desk. So this what we were continuing with your previous,
Mhm.
predecessor. So
Mhm.
yes, I would love
If we
could
continue. Mhm.
You try. Oh, hey, boss.
You know, there is something.
Boss, we don't do that here.
I feel like Kenyans have forgotten.
Yeah.
Kenyans have such short memory spans.
Because we're damaged.
Do you remember Mike Mbuvi Sonko running away from Nairobi as the governor? Like, question is this.
What did he see?
Who's so scary to make a sitting governor
Who is also very deep in the streets,
very deep
like that?
run for his life? What did he see?
Like Martin Lawrence.
You know,
They're trying to kill me.
they're trying, help.
Yo,
Next week, he was signing over the city. You know.
ask yourself that. And the same man would just be like, Kamlesh would be like, hey, security, like, boss,
Mm.
do you not see?
Mhm.
I was able to enter your
Mhm.
office with
Nobody saying
did
nothing.
not book an appointment.
No skirmishes.
No.
Your PA is not even there
Yeah,
anymore.
so, young man, please. You have until tonight to reconsider.
Mambo ni?
Mambo, yes.
Mambo ni matatu. One way ticket, utoe kesi, ama utoke Kenya.
Yes.
You know, and shout out to Rai. it's such a disheartening endeavor to build a career and a business in Kenya in this current environment. Have you seen the amount of businesses this man is responsible for? Let me find this list. Okay, this man is responsible for so many lives.
One would consider him almost untouchable.
Exactly. He should be protected by government in all facets and forms of protection. So here they are. This man is part of Menengai, not part of. He's the owner of Menengai Oil Refineries Limited. It's in Nakuru. Rai Cement in Muhoroni. Rai Ply in Elbugon. Comply in Nakuru. Kabras Sugar in Kakamega County. Olepito Sugar Unit in Busia. Webuye Rai Paper in Bungoma County. Naitiri Sugar Unit in Bungoma County, Riply Eldoret, Sukari Industries in Diwa in Homa Bay, Rai Ceramics, Team Sales, Tulip Properties, Rai Expo Park, Dominion Farms, and Menengai Orchard. These are 17 companies that are employing Kenyans, okay? Yet, he disappeared for 4 days, was kidnapped,
Imagine.
and told Mambo ni matatu.
Just sign away those certain shares.
Oh man!
Also, this tender, I know it was given to you,
But check Mambo.
No, you know. Oh, sound.
Mata?
I don't blame them.
Oh man!
Because you enter thinking you're about to be a policy maker, bring about change. You're about to shake up the.
The system is broken. The system, I was researching something, and this guy was saying Africans are being miseducated. We are not even educated anymore. They're trying to miseducate us. Because back in the day, our form of teaching was very hands-on. Okay, you wanted to be a blacksmith, you'd go be an apprentice to a blacksmith, and he'd teach you hands-on how to create these alloys, how to make this stronger than this. If you wanted to be a hunter, if you wanted to go into business or be, you'd go be an apprentice to somebody and you'd get hands-on experience. At what age do you get hands-on experience now? 24? Ukiingia atacho mara ya kwanza, ama 23, 22 ukiingia atacho.
Na pia si guaranteed.
Si guaranteed. Okay.
Wewe kijana enda ulete chote maji. Niweke kahawa. Isema karatasi peleka Lavington. Kutoka Lavington enda River Road.
Yep.
Kwa ofisi ongea na kamande hata
Yep.
That's your day.
Yep. So I saw Riggy giving us look.
That man is a fictional character.
I know. Riggy is vibes for days.
Niweke bash hapa. Nataka nipange maneno ya bash. Mtalala hapa.
Oh man, shout out to Alan Coy. Shout out to Lil Nish. Shout out to Ton. Shout out to DJ Tough. So Riggy was saying back in the day when he was an administrator, a district administrator. He had these chiefs under him. So this man comes to him and tells him this. Kuna one of your chiefs. Huyo. Ataniona leo.
That one.
Huyo. Ataniona leo.
Couple.
And as per his narrative, kaka chini akafikiria, hapa kuna mtu atakatwa akiende. I mean, that was his word.
That's where his mind went. Straight to the game.
Atakata kiende.
Straight.
So he calls his chiefs and tells them. He didn't even ask who it was. Mmoja wenu amefanya makosa. Naende atubu. Aseme pole na awache hiyo tabia. So he was dipping his stick in somebody's honey pot. Okay. So this a week later, katikati ya hiyo market, kende lilikuwa limeandikwa kwa mti ya chief. Kende la chief.
as promised.
As promised.
Yes.
This man was like, niliwaambia.
Niliwaita mkutano nikawaambia.
You know, look, Ricky G might be one of the worst politicians, but I'd actually vote for him for president. Ask me why. Ask me why. I'm curious.
Why?
Just curiosity. I want to see what he'd do. Did you see him slam Musalia Mudavadi the other day for using the podium? He was like, Mimi, toeni kitu. Hini ya rais peke yake. Watu wengine kujun, this man has no filter. And I feel
all
like
protocols observed.
Observed.
Yes.
Yes. A former policeman. Understands the hierarchy to follow protocol. Ah man,
Mtalala.
Yeah?
Ni organize.
Kuna hii half a million.
Yeah. I wonder if that chick who gave him the Riggy.
Oh, see, he gave her a job.
Is she still? Sasa zingine inaweza kuwa ni ya PR alafu apewe kaso ambiwe wewe.
Apewe kaso na afanyiwe ile kitu.
Ile ni constant.
Constant.
Yeah.
K.
Kaso kaende. You feel me? I would really want to know. You feel me?
Now she has a career.
Career. You feel me? But driving back to today's topic.
Yep. From the Riggy road.
Jobs and careers.
Jobs and careers.
You feel me?
Do you feel like you're in a job? Do you feel like you're developing a career? And this is especially to young people.
True.
I advise you to get yourself, as Mr. High Renaissance said, to find something you love to do and that you'd even do for free. And figure out
to monetize.
Figure out how.
Mekatilili. Anachungulia.
Figure out how you can make money or get paid from your hobbies. Something that you can do hata kama umelala.
Hata ukiwa out and about.
Out and about. Oh man, shout out to my people.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'ma be passing through huko nimesikia Kadonzweni huko. You know about the weekend I was in a place called Mboni.
I've heard of it. Where tulikuwa wapi kama
Mboni?
Huko ndo ulikuwa.
Yeah. Not like that.
Si ni ukiteremka.
Ukipanda jo. Shout out to It's Breezy. Yeah, but share the live if you can share the live as much as possible. We appreciate. Mboni is really cold, by the way. El Nino has started over there. That is like Kambani Highlands, by the way.
Is it blue?
And it's green.
Hey.
You know?
No.
You can't fathom Kambani green.
No, no.
It's all dust
coming, man.
Yeah.
That's why it's so humid.
Yesterday, for the first time in a long time, it actually rained in Syokimau.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, in the evening around.
It started at 2, rained till like 4 something, man. You know what I mean? Man, like for the first time, but before that, so we unajua venye me going to the shops is a whole career. a whole jobo.
Yeah.
So can develop katikati with a purpose and it becomes a career.
When they go, man.
One time, never coming back. What happened to this man?
He made a way. Where there's a way.
Yeah, wallahi, if I was like 3 kgs lighter, ningebebwa na hiyo wind.
Oh, it was like...
It was so windy.
Ooh.
And then you know the dust. Like you couldn't even see somebody that is 2 meters away.
Mnagongana kwa tornado.
You know. But shout out to all the people in Cumberland Safari.
Hey, man.
Huko wanasikia fununu za El Nino. Wajaiona bado.
But it's human, I'm assuming.
It is.
Yeah?
It is. It's coming. But I feel like one of the reasons why Cumberland is not experiencing El Nino by this time is deforestation.
Yeah.
Deforestation.
Mekatizo meeting, man.
There used to be forests here and there. You'd hear of some places called Chulu or you know, hills. Hadi kulikuanga na miti.
Chulu hills,
Yeah, Zamira, blah 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 blah. You'd hear Okimau itself used to have like you know, last year iliona fisi in Sioki, as in it used to be msitu.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought you said you were looking in the mirror. Sorry.
This is why people who've made banter their career. Shout out to Mututa, shout out to Gucci, shout out to Kevin Dagaza, shout out to Tiomwi, and Lil Mish still liking the live. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everyone, man.
Man, and you can talk to us, tell us, jobs or careers, what are you currently experiencing?
And if you are in a job, what would you want your career to be?
What would you switch to? You know,
if money wasn't, that's another thing.
If money wasn't the deal,
finding your purpose in life.
Yeah.
If money wasn't an issue, what would you be doing? And if you sit with that question, that's your career.
Most people can't even sit with it.
Then just keep rope with it.
Because you don't know. Run with it.
Run with it. Yeah.
Take it and go.
You feel me?
Take it and go.
Nike.
But at the end of it, I was telling you about Sioki, the deforestation. They've cut trees. There's no. So you know how you capture rain with when the wind is blowing, the clouds will just be blown away. That is literally what is happening. Because you'll find it's so cloudy 1 minute,
and then
gone.
Of course,
blue skies again. You know, and you can literally see it, and it's so sad to see. But that is why people should actually care about the environment, to actually develop careers that are dedicated towards restoring
the
environment.
Mother Nature is bleeding right now.
Shout out to Wangari Maathai.
Man, this is one thing I always say. That woman stood on a podium and said, one day if we do not stop, we will be buying drinking water.
Tunafanya nini sai? Tunanunua maji ya nini? Ni biashara. Actually, one of the best businesses you can get into right now.
There's like a new town.
Mahe.
Dispensary ya maji.
Mahe one time.
Mahe.
Mbona siendi kwa rive gani? Hiyo ni sewage.
Imagine. Imagine. You can't just go on a river
and do it.
Hey, salmonella, typhoid.
And that's why you have to ask yourself, let me ask you this. Will you eat a wild animal today?
Not today, no.
You know?
Because
whatever it's drinking, whatever it's eating,
poison.
It's poisoned by us ourselves. And this is the devolving of humanity, where we are on the rat race to a point we do not care about tomorrow. We do not care what happens after we do whatever makes us money. That's why careers are disappearing, my G, and jobs are on the rise. Jobs Kenya.
Jobs KE.
My job Kenya KE.
Hashtag kuna kazi.
Kuna kazi.
Kenya.
Yeah? Na kazi ya Wakenya manzeni ya kwenda kukoroga nini?
Yo, did you see that clip of young guys and young guys and ladies from NYS signing up for KDF. Did you see that clip?
No.
There is a huge mass. And in such a way that the current KDF officials had to go one floor higher and be like, get it. Like, it's like a concert. Yeah.
Man, they should have paid us to perform. We should entertain them while we sort them out.
You feel me?
You know, but I bet kuna KDF band liko hapo hivyo handouts ma KDF.
But we also see these stories of like a club or a restaurant sends out job applications for just waiters / waitresses. Your line ni mrefu kushinda watu wa Juja na hizo mat zao. Huko down. You feel me?
Man, shout out to the Gambler KE1, shout out to Jamie OKK, shout out to Gambler, shout out to Davey KE. Everybody, share the live. Tell us, are you currently experiencing a career resurgence in your life, or are you stuck in that 8 to 5 job that you've been in? This is the Black Kings Frequency on the Black Hole Fire Network,
the media of the 21st century.
And we are always with you on every Tuesday,
every Thursday,
from
3 p.m.
No, 4
p.m.
From 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes, man.
Of which, after that, which show comes on? Demore hosting the sports arena. And then after that, Joby brings you amazing music on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. On, forget the name.
Forget the name coming every Tuesday.
But anyway, we are talking about jobs and careers, and where are you suffering from in your job? Because everybody in Kenya right now is in a job. Unless you're Kiplagat, you do not have a career.
Yeah, you're just working.
You know,
you're in a job.
The other day I met a chick called Chep Kemoy. I nearly wifed her just to get connects in government.
Come on.
You know, she has Chep and Moy.
And care for Kenya.
You know, how do I know she's not his granddaughter or something?
Goddaughter.
Naweza kuwa nimeomoka.
Hey, bro.
You know.
Did you see that black man who is dating Bill Gates' daughter?
That is a happy man right there.
he was so nervous. But I'm sure deep down he's like, hey, my family, good.
Do you know how many
out there?
Do you know how many white people want him dead?
Yes.
God damn, they're like, you're stealing our opportunity.
Finally including the dad.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Rothschild business.
Take him to the sunken place.
Oh,
yes.
Man.
Yes.
Shout out to Nati.
Yeah.
Tell us, Nati, uko na manati ama tu uko kwa kajobo? Do you have a career working for you?
Nati wa GTA ama Nati?
I don't know. Tell us. Where you at, Nati?
Nati wa Manati dread hapa. Yes, bana.
You know how long I've waited to be able to do this?
Nabado.
Maheta kwa hii maisha ni wengi.
Oh, I'm just saying. Nabado. More is to come. Yes, yeah.
Okay, and
it gets better.
Yeah,
but then it gets worse. When you do that, you flick your eyes.
Ah, man. Najua venye how many times najipatanga nikijikuna manze nikifikiria niko na kitu hapo, then I realize it's my own hair. You know, I'm like,
guess what?
Yeah.
But now you're just shirtless.
Oh, man.
You're just...
Who's walking on me?
You feel me?
You know, but jobs and careers. What is the difference between some of these things, okay? How would you differentiate between a job and a career? A job is basically work.
You're there for the money. Because you need money for upkeep. Because you need money for upkeep. You get a job to give you money to go to job. So you get money.
Yeah.
So that you can go to job.
Yeah.
So that you get money.
The difference between job and so there's a difference between job and work.
Okay.
So the difference is can all jobs be counted as work? When you use the word job, it refers to a specific activity that any person does to earn a living. The word job is synonymous with occupation and profession. But when you use the word work, it refers to an activity, be it mental or physical. So you can do mental work. You can work on your mental and you can physically work on something. But job refers to a profession that you went to university, got a degree in human sociology or literature, and now you're out here looking for a job for your literature degree. What's one area of study that should advise nobody to go pay money in university to study?
BCom. Do not do BCom.
BCom is a no.
Yeah.
What else? Humanities zote.
Yeah.
I have a theory. All humanities should be diplomas.
All humanities should be degrees, Maju.
No. If you want, it's diploma. And then when you want to, for you to get a degree in a humanity, ni kama uko na MBA, like a master's. Okay? Because I don't see why we have bachelors in tourism.
Bachelor's degree
in tourism.
How?
Do you study how to
tour?
Trot the globe trotting? Is that what you study? Okay.
How to differentiate between a chimpanzee and a baboon?
A black tourist and a white one. You know how to differentiate who has deeper pockets. There are things that shouldn't be regarded as areas of study in higher learning. You know what I mean? Like STEM, you know, you can't fumble into STEM unless you're like a genius. You can't.
What's Jipata? You're a marine biologist.
You either got it or you don't.
No.
You know, you can't just wake up and say, you know, today I'm a software engineer.
I'm a physicist.
Yeah.
You
know, you have to actually understand what I mean when I talk to you about astrophysics, when I talk to you about the general relativity theory. But most people, man, this is where it becomes so tricky when you see what we call careers nowadays. It's basically excuses to put people in cubicles.
Yep.
To put people in certain spaces where they cannot develop.
Keep your head down.
Yep.
But then they dangle the carrot in front of you with the stake of the corner office.
Like a burro.
The corner office.
You know,
if I work hard,
if you
in like 15 years like this, you guys,
your cell will be bigger. It will be at the corner.
You'll have a bigger cell, like more leg room.
Yeah.
Still the same.
And you'll have fellow cellmates that you can oversee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is something that should be discouraged, because we should live a life as human beings, especially as black people, this being the Black Kings frequency. As black people, we should live a life of fulfillment and understanding why we are here. This is why I keep telling people, you will be so sad in your 50s and 60s if you do not do what you love today. So sad.
And we come from such a point of privilege when we plan.
True.
Because you are like, let me suffer them down. But in 20 years to dog, how sure are you kesho utakongo na basi? You know. And we operate from such a point of privilege with our meticulous planning. Like, this is my 10-year plan. It's good to have direction. But bro, don't forget to live your life.
Just because you're trying to.
Yeah, man. Do not forget to enjoy the ride. Just because you have a destination, you need to enjoy the journey there. Because during the journey, kuna mtapata puncture, mtapata accident, mafuta itaisha, kuna mwenye atatry kudandia, kuna mwenye atashuka. Like, just enjoy the journey, bro.
So I saw this video. I don't know if this guy was enjoying his journey. It was basically, so it was this old woman, okay, talking about maintenance.
I've seen that. Shout out to her.
And she was saying how her friend was hospitalized. You've seen it. Ati wa kwanza was a footballer, wa pili was a policeman. You know?
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Are you dumb?
You know? So do you feel like maintenance are jobs ama ni career? Because nowadays they're rapudoing.
Hey, nowadays, bro, it's a means to it's a means to. Me, I know of a guy. Shout out to him. Buddha. He's living good.
Yeah.
if you walk into his spot, then you'll be like, what am I doing with
my life?
But hey, him, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's very strenuous, but he knows what he's doing.
And happy guys, you know.
Mbaya.
Juu ya mama ya wenyewe.
Mbaya. 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 Hey, we need to have that as a topic. Ben 10s and sugar mamas.
On Thursday,
yes,
we will be talking about Ben 10s and sugar mamas.
Would you have you?
Have what?
Would you have you been done?
What? No.
Would you be? Have you done?
No.
Would you be?
No.
Worst comes to us.
No. Look,
everything is not working out.
Mjei
umevunjika mkono.
Cheki.
Kabla ipone umevunjika mkono. But your hips can still thrive. Your hips can still thrive.
Sui. Yeah. Have you watched Black Dynamite?
Hey, one time for the culture, man. One time for the culture.
Sweet. That man couldn't swim.
But he could swim.
He could swim. That man did the ocean wrong. He was like, okay, ocean, let me show you.
Oh, man.
You know, that's how he even killed the shark.
He about to get this work.
Nah, but look. I feel like if you're talking about me personally, I feel like I have some privilege where I'll never be pressed to that level. You know, like I've put some things in place for myself where I might never have to go to zero. You know, and it's, I call it a privilege.
But it's not foolproof, bro. That's why I said worst comes to worst.
Worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
Look, acha tuteseke tu. Hiyo ndio character development.
Unatesa hips ama unamaanisha nini?
Acha tuteseke, acha tulale njaa. You know, hatutesi hit. Like, and embrace the suck. Not like that, but embrace the suck. Okay? In life, every time you feel like you're on a downward spiral, there is something that life is teaching you.
True.
Okay?
And if you look at your peripheral too,
yup,
there's something coming.
There's something coming.
True.
So embrace the suck.
True.
Hold it like it's your newborn baby. Fondle it like you fondle yourself every night with your rimis.
Come on.
Okay?
Or whatever product.
Whatever. Wengine ni mate.
You do not charge. Whatever works for you.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever viscosity
you require. Wengine ni dry fry.
You know? Yeah.
But whatever viscosity you require, do you. But embrace the suck. And there's always something coming up on the horizon if you actually keep a positive mindset.
True.
And most young people are falling prey into this sugar mama thing. And I feel this is how depraved society has become. We have people who call themselves gospel artists that are viewed as role models of society, dating 50-year-old women publicly and proudly in society. We are not naming names. But you're out here saying that you're a saved human being.
What is your guardian angel saying about that?
Don't. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, this, you know.
Hey, shout out to you, man.
How many young men have gone astray from watching this individual?
Find out next Thursday
on
the Black Kings Frequency,
where we get to talk about sugar mummies and toy boys in Africa. Okay.
And gigolos.
Yes. Because it is the new... Oh man, it's the new. But I saw somebody saying, wow, sijui nafanya nini na maisha yangu. Unamaanisha na hii uchumi. Hizi brothels za pale Kilimani disguise the spas, kuna msichana and make 10k a day na hii uchumi.
Hey yo, listen.
Yeah.
So
Don't confess.
I was
Okay.
I was on a cab last night.
Yeah.
And the cab driver,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just talking banta, and I'm like, yo, so I'm sure you guys have seen some crazy things at night. Like, what's some of? It's like, let me tell you. One day, I picked this chick from Kahawa, and soon as she enters, she has a big hefty bag, and she's like, you guys, today, your whole night shift is with me. I will pay you considerably.
Okay.
Sawa?
What?
Sawa.
Yeah.
They go from Kahawa to Kilimani.
Okay.
She leaves the bag in the car.
Yeah.
She says, I'm calling you on this number. Your response should be, the trip is 5K. Sawa? What? She's there for 2-3 hours. She comes back. Bundle bundas. Gives him 5K. They go from there, they go to Lavi. Same thing, same happen in trick. She disappears. Bro, they did 6 trips, and every time she would change in the car. She had clothes in a hefty bag. And this girl was telling me, by the time I was dropping this shorty at home, she had made over 100K. It was a good night. A good night's work. You feel me? Imagine.
It's a career.
It's a career. Yeah.
Shout out to Karen Mineza. Shout out to Cyrus Okemwa. Shout out to Celine Hasi. Shout out to Lil Nish is still with us. Leonardo. Shout out to Spartacus. Shout out to DJ Evra 254. Shout out to Wood. Shout out to Data Analytics Worldwide. Shout out to Nyang and shout out to Jay.
Shout out to everyone, man.
Everybody that is joining us on the live. Shout out to Sony. Tell us, are you currently experiencing a career high or are you
experiencing a job low?
A job low. Oh man, you
can't force this shit.
You
can't make this shit.
Just comes, not like that.
Hey, yo.
After the job low, it
just comes.
But
yeah,
as we come to a conclusion of this, what do you think can be a solution to help people navigate their lives to go from a job to a career?
Well, I would say first work on your people skills, how to talk to people, how to read cues, and also how not to back down easily. Take a leaf from Makangas. These guys get told no 1,000 times a day, but still, you know.
Do you know how strong that mentality is?
You cannot break that, man.
Look, this is why you should fear Makangas.
If a Makanga spots your shot,
and that is what I was about to say. Look,
however many times she says no, that's no more. That's normal.
Come and that's come normal. Again and come again, yeah, until he comes.
Borrow a leaf from there.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, sit with yourself and ask yourself, if money wasn't an issue factor, where do you see? What are you doing with your life? And work towards that, man. Yeah.
So, as we come to a conclusion, I want to say this: find something that makes sense to you. Find something that gives you fulfillment at the end of the day. Something that you can go to bed and be like, that was a good day.
And my last thing, be productive, don't be busy.
Oh man. Oh man.
Be productive. Even if that means you do 3 hours out of a day, you were productive. As opposed to running around like a headless chicken doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Just looking busy.
Very busy.
Have you met those guys?
So many.
Bro, since I bro.
Ulikuwa ufanye hii. Mbona hujafanya? Unajua? I've been busy nikifa. Come on.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do to get where you wanna be.
Be productive. Don't be busy.
Be productive and find fulfillment in your life.
If that means a 10-hour day that day, if that means a 1 hour day,
half hour day,
if that means today we're just chilling, rethinking, strategizing,
it's okay. So shout out to Mr. Black on Fire who joins us as we come to a conclusion, and we want to say this as the Black Kings frequency. Next Thursday we'll be talking about On Thursday, we'll be talking about Ben 10s and sugar mommies.
Yes.
Get your points straight. Have you ever been a Ben 10? Are you a sugar mommy?
You open your pseudo accounts to avoid the ego while you're confessing. You feel me? Yes. Yes. And this is a safe space.
Very safe.
Yes.
Come to us.
Yes.
Not like that.
Yes.
But talk to us. Tell us.
Yes.
Kitu ushaikula mzee na tushanaje.
Catch us next Thursday talking about this, man.
Talking about Ben 10s and they are old women. Mashosho.
Nyanye.
Manyanye.
Go talk to your Nyanye. Yes. I've been your host, HR, the mother effing messenger.
The one and only Cam Nation. As we sign out, I want to say shout out to Raymond Eric, Zales, Magicali, and Lil Nish Kama Kawaida. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mr. Black on Fire. We see you, and we will be back next Thursday with the Black Kings Frequency.
Yes,
it is 55 minutes past the top of the hour. We will be coming back with the Moria at 6 p.m. with the Sports Arena. Chee.
Yes, sir.